from my alma mater, so I have a special affection for him. You know, everybody that went to, you know, not hating on TSU, but UOH, ACC, University of Phoenix. But I went to Prairie View A&M University, and so did he. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. In fact, you can do that again. I was in the band too. At this time though, y'all, it's his feature tonight. Put your hands together and show some love for my mellow, my man, the Fluent one.
So, for this evening, I thought I'd do a little bit of why I'm called the Fluent one. So I'm gonna do a poem with some music. I'm gonna do a poem with somebody else. I might make you blush and I might make you think. We'll see what happens. As you like it, go to www.thefluentone.com. Check it out. You ready? To my right, I have my younger sister, Brianna, and one of her friends, Rell, who came in from New Orleans. My left, I got my younger brother from Austin, who is also a producer. So I guess you could say we're kind of talented as a family. If you ain't got 5 talents, you can be a cousin. Dim lights, live music, light conversation, reminiscing back-breaking days at the office, arguments by coffee pots, grinding under fluorescence now, basking in imminence. Isn't this ambiance bed? Save the flashing of blues brighter than B.B. King solos. Crystalline strawberries set next to sirens wailing for lost souls summoned because no one else would. No one else would give $1, no one else gave their time. It's less than 10 degrees outside. You see, hearts have no freezing points. They're conditioned to ice. Immune to frostbite. Colder than the frost burn of my ex's shoulder when she left me on the corner. There is a homeless woman, sipping Earl Grey tea, suffering from systematic seizures, hoping that shades of compassion might warm tones enough to add black and white colors to her reruns. You see, this isn't I Dream of Genius. No amount of nose twitching will make her stop wishing for meaning. Inside, I'm still drinking, sipping in 84 Pinot Noir, because I heard that not only was that a good year, that was when I was born, but red wine helps keep you warm. Thinking to myself, who might be attending this dream deferred, left to fester under moonlight, flashback to last night sitting on bar stools and procrastination. Engaged is the political conversation as the token black man arguing for fiscal conservation. That's when my friend Jeff explains to me the joys of saving people instead of money. He toils from 4 to 8, earning less than a burger and fries an hour, and honestly, I don't remember having a job that paid me less than what I ate. He says he's overworked, underappreciated. Cherries blossom under frustrated cheeks, passion trembles vocal cords, temperatures rise falsetto, highlighting more bags under his eyes than continental flies daily. He looks at me squarely and says, we have 3 teams that alternate 13 and 36-hour shifts. We have to cover 100,000 residents, decide which 911 call takes precedence. Do we rescue the accident victim or the teenager overdosed on Ritalin? I'm supposed to be healer, but sometimes it's sickening. I've forgotten what it's like to dream. I used to have them, sometimes falling, others running, now enjoying only the sweet melancholy of other people's smiles, reminding me I don't do this for money. popping no-dose pills under slave conditions. You see, it's for the love of people. It's the 21st century. Everyone these days seems to have a Facebook. Follow someone on Twitter. Get your news off of YouTube. It is a digital world, but we are more disconnected than ever. $1 million sound studios are replaced by computers and Pro Tools. Dark rooms and negatives are now flashcards and megapixels. We don't even have photo albums anymore. Bluetooth photo frames suck images directly from our cameras. What happened to that analog connection we used to have with each other? Propagations of mindsets, and we are all intertwined like dream-deferred raisins. Red barrels of wine. That's why I work for a burger and fries an hour so you can sit back, enjoy your music, your poetry, your drinks, sleep easy at night. And when you need me, I'll just be a 911 call away. So now I'm gonna bring up one of my best friends. This is Outspoken Bean. This is the person who got me into poetry. And we have a very special poem for you because we wrote it. Thank you, Rell. We wrote it just for each and every one of you because we know, doesn't matter whether you're a person,
people, we are the extraordinary, living among the ordinary who believe that ties don't tie the same around a white collar or blue. My class is not your homeroom. I am a match. I burn at both ends. I just don't burn for you.
We are regular people. All my hairs are numbered. I carry 10 digits in my pockets. I was given a pair to stare and I wear them in my sockets.
I am a person, not a people. We speak the same language, even when it's not the same language. That's when the universal language, our body movement comes in. I use the same 10% of my brain as you do.
I wanted to use the other 90, so I consulted a guru. I woke up early in the morning to catch a 7:30 flight, flew halfway around the world and landed in the night, climbed halfway up a mountain to get halfway in a village. When I found him, I asked him, he touched me and replied,
"You are merely a person. You may have been born on different days, but you're created the same way, off the same basis, using the same clay.
We are regular people.
We are regular people. You are the starving child,
abandoned in Ethiopia. You are the rich kingdom hoarding a cornucopia. You are the family struggling without water. You are the slaughter of Darfur. You are the country that buys cookies from Girl Scouts while people go hungry in the streets, and you have the nerve to waste meat at holiday cookouts.
You are the good Samaritan with innocent blood on his hands. You are the guilty pedophiling priest who uses dirty water to wash his hands. You are people."
Well, excuse me, Mr. Shaman, but that's their condition. Their ends are not my concern, nor are they my conclusion. I came to you for some answers, but you're only adding to the confusion. I don't want to be just one of the people. I want to ride the elevator top till I have no equal. I want to...
See, that's where I've been. The top is cold, desolate, regrettable, yet unforgettable. I tug when you tug, as a reminder, the rope strands were once alive. When you're secluded, you die.
You are, I am, we are, he is, she is, they are, you are. Free-floating molecules making up the body of the universe. You are the words, the meter, the stanza, the free verse.
Passports take months for you to receive. When you walk, you're a poem in motion. You are, I am, we are. Seeds deeply rooted in the forest of poetry. Let my limbs reach you. Read my leaves and allow them to teach you.
Gather the bones of the fallen on your way to the summit.
Toss them.
Interpret. Follow the words and plummet through the depths of your soul while your body remains on the mount. While you were on the way up, I was on the way down. Because I've been at the top longer than I can count.
We only met at the middle because you can't figure out the riddle that the way to escape the people
is to speak to the people.
You have to become the people.
You have to be fluent to the people.
You don't have to agree with the people because you know how people be.
You show them the truth, but you know what people see.
You teach them good morals, yet they choose impurity. So choose.
What is your choice?
Don't worry about your flaws. Subsequently, we're all equal. And I heard your people can build Babel-like towers.
And I heard your people were craftsmen of steeples.
Together, our people can build cathedrals.
One person at a time.
Because we're all
regular
people. Thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna do one more poem to make you think, and a blush, and we'll run it in right at the same time. Very first poem I got up here to do at the Shadow Bar 4 years ago, or Poetry Lounge when I was at the Shadow Bar. I was introduced to a poet named Bishop Ragtime who told me, one damn poem don't make you a poet.
Why do you
So I've been writing poems consistently, and I try to make sure I don't really repeat at venues because I don't want to ever piss him off because he seemed angry that night. This love is an adventure. Yes, our heart leads, but our minds will plant seeds of doubt. We walk through a forest of second guesses. A field of 3 strikes painted against our character. Even our blemishes will grow self-conscious with you. As beautiful as the flower that you wear in your hair, if I could, I'd bring a dozen youths to a florist, plant you, recreate Babylon's dazzling gardens when your voice escapes my ear with my sight deprived of your presence. Even my heart murmurs with your absence. I miss the thrill of danger, the safety of eyes locked in determination. When smiles peer from beyond the smoke, destiny is a dragon lurking in the darkness as fatal attraction. The polished talons yearning to shake hands, fillet me gutless to your satisfaction. Would you accept me if I was only medium rare? A token more readily available than perfection. Would you accept the risks, the pain, the hazards, the uncertainties of this relationship? Jumping face first into heaven's arms is love, skydiving or suicide. This is the adventure. Passing by the skulls of those less courageous. Reading signs marked in danger. A woman is whistling guns and roses. Welcome to the jungle where the rules are what you make them. Where passion is your guardian. Honesty is your defense. So keep your diction sharp and untainted. Sweet dreams are an audacious grasp away. Your actions are the yeast and breaded promises that will keep your words from collapsing on themselves. In this tropical labyrinth, crimson stars will lead sunflower trails. Can you read your future in their designs? Align your fingers against the points. Can you read the signs? I'm trying to reach you in the only way that I know how. Painting your tattoos is language. Your images will become the words on my pages. If I embed this poem against my forehead, will my memory make you permanent? Will our lives be permanent? Will our kiss be permanent, or will the color drip out of my words onto this stage? Will our story become a faded glory corpse of ghosts haunting pens and ink parlors, debating what you and I should have done differently? How many? How many lives have been lost to the doldrums, too protected by status quo to live in adventure? Yes, our heart leads, but our minds have to be brave enough to follow, our feet bold enough to move forward, our backs strong enough not to yield to these burdens that we place on each other's shoulders. This love can be an adventure. Come join me on the journey. Let's get lost together, lost in each other. Trade my heart for yours and then promise to take care of it. La vie est une aventure, oui. Notre commune. Mais c'est vous et moi. C'est vous et moi. C'est vous and me. It's just you and me at www.thefluent1.com. Thank you.